The primary school is located in the small town of Campbell. In 2015, here was one of the centers of the Ebola epidemic, and when the disease finally ended, a completely impoverished community was left behind. Dr. Scheider with the Association for Sierra Leone EV thought about how to help here. A primary school is the right place for this because it gives the children the opportunity to provide them with food and education. Mr. Joseph Cole, the local association manager, shows where they have become active.
So we decided to, okay, let's help them with extra space, more space. So that's why we construct.
I'm Mr. Usman A. Kamara, the head teacher of UMC Primary School Campbelltown.
I am very grateful that this organization supports Campbelltown. They do a lot for us, for the people as a whole. They support the children with uniforms, socks, shoes, and also school meals. Every morning, Director Kamara, accompanied by a few boys, sets off to pick up the food paid for by FSL. And when the team comes back after half an hour, the cooks are already waiting. By the time of the break, the food will be ready. For many children,
at first, we were having about 300 kids, and now about 500 and above. The school is growing.
Each class has its own room, the first, the second, the third, the fourth class.
Even in class 5, we have about 95 people in class 5.
Thank you so much.
I really appreciate us. And all the members of FSL Leone for their great contribution.
And what happens to the children who have successfully completed this school, who have shown that they enjoy learning? After all, education is the most important thing in Sierra Leone. For Sierra Leone, EV ensures that the path to the next level is not far.
Dr. Scheiter and his team, when they visited us at the school, that they need to erect a secondary school for us. The reason is, one, we don't want the character, the good manners we have teach the kids so that they go to another school to inculcate bad habits.
Well, they also have to have skills, as the language lessons show, for example.
Who can remind me the pronoun, the personal pronoun? Yes?
Je, tu, il, elle, nous, vous, il.
Good, clap for her. Okay.
And that applies to French just as well as to German.
Ja, sie oder er? Wir, sie. Ja, sein. Sie, sing.
And as of now, we have over 90 kids in the school, and they are doing extremely well.
Extremely well. You might think that this mainly concerns knowledge and its implementation, but there is much more to teaching at the secondary school: concentration, enthusiasm, and creativity. For example, in mathematics class, how can you symbolize the division sign?
If this is sign for division,
The whole class joins in the discussion.
is this the sign for division? This is the vertical line. This is the vertical line.
In summary, individuality. Today, English lessons bring a special form of creativity. All students come into the auditorium and take their seats. A competition is coming up, or more precisely, a spelling competition.
Overwhelming.
The leader mentions a somewhat complicated word, and the pupil has to spell it out of his head.
Correct. Intelligent.
INTELLIGENT.
Correct. Conservation.
CONSERVATION.
Correct. Sustainability.
SUSTAINABILITY.
Correct.
The success is remarkable in the ability to speak, the concentration, the confrontation in the competition, and another important basic principle of the FSL-run school becomes clear. The girls are absolutely equal to the boys in challenge and success.
We also want to give the opportunity to even girls or boys that are less privileged to have their own school in a community. So that was why we constructed the FSL secondary school.
You will fly high, high, high. Just Leslie, clap for yourself.
But for now, the hall is being rearranged. Lunch is served.
The school was erected for us with all the facilities like a big hall where the kids can sit to eat.
Especially in an area like Campbelltown, enough food is not a matter of course, but important. In the secondary school, too, the cooks worked on it all morning, and now 200 kids are being fed. The sponsoring groups in Germany not only take care of the day-to-day operations, they have also created a special school here in Sierra Leone.
We have all the facilities, the good things that a school should have. I think that's a plus for us.
Toilets, separate for girls and boys. A good water supply, 24-hour electricity, and even a special room for computer training. Today, it's the girls' turn, much to their delight. At the same time, the lesson takes place with a special topic, one of the most important issues in Sierra Leone. Overpopulation. What are the causes?
The first one is what? The second? The third?
Lack of schooling for girls. And what can be done about it? That's what we've just seen. Campbelltown Secondary School has been very successful with this. One of the most important ways to combat overpopulation is the education of girls. And we've come to the right place.
So we want to say thanks to all those that have supported us. And of course FSL, FSL Leone in Germany, the board members. I still want to say a big thanks to them. This is only possible when with their own support that they are giving us. So once again, on behalf of the FSL here in Sierra Leone, we want to say a big thanks to FSL Leone in Germany for their support. Thank you.
Ah, yes, there's still an hour. And this is where the equality of girls is particularly evident.
So Girls Empowerment is a program we instituted a few years ago, starting from 2019. And we instituted it as a result of the local dynamics here in Sierra Leone, where we should be able to give them all they need to make themselves much confidence. And
Giving a 5-minute lecture in perfect English freely in front of the audience proves self-confidence. And that's what young women need. In the primary school, young children are cared for. In the secondary, there is a high education. But the aim of girls' empowerment is to lead girls into the elite of the country, to enable them to develop their personality.
we have key criteria, 3 key criteria that we have to look into. 1, you must be a girl in the school age. And 2, you must be a very smart person. And the 3rd one, you must be less privileged.
So to include highly intelligent girls from poor backgrounds in an empowerment program is certainly unique in Sierra Leone. The implementation is in the hands of Emily Hartung, a social pedagogue from Germany.
We are making a lasting and sustainable change and impact in the lives of those young girls, and that's because we are focusing on quality and not only on quantity. We want to contribute to reduce child labor, child marriage, teenage pregnancy, and to reduce poverty through education. We are having among this powerful group of girls, we have future doctors, future lawyers, future accountants, future engineers, and future politicians, and many more. And they are soon ready to transform our society here in Sierra Leone.
As my aim is to become a human rights activist so that I will advocate for my country.
With my future career goal, which is being a lawyer.
Planning to be a lawyer, to be specified criminology.
Above all, one career aspiration seems to be at the forefront of this course. And for this, the teaching of law and law is very important.
And these fundamental human rights are provided for in all constitutions in the world.
The areas in which lessons take place are very complex and, above all, future-oriented. For example, the young women sit in front of the computer 3 times a week, learning Word, PowerPoint, and Excel. Digital knowledge is one of the basic skills.
It's learning from these computer classes is a good opportunity, which obviously we put into good use in the future.
And last but not least, the subject of environment is still on the timetable today: environmental protection. A topic that goes down very well with the listeners. The commitment increases again.
Secondly, like you said, you have to cut down the forest, burn it down. In that process of burning those bushes for potassium.
But due to FSLs, they have provided for me all my textbooks and my educational requirements.
In order to enable the girls to receive an education, FSL also provides them with financial support. And with that, they get school supplies, the cost of going to school, clothes, and food. As Medita rightly says,
I think financial aid is one of the most important things in doing education in Africa. They don't only cater for us financially, but also emotionally and mentally. So yes, thank you very much, and I'm so grateful that I'm part of this prestige scholarship. Thank you very much.
FSL has really helped me greatly. That I'm very thankful of.
A very big thank you.
So on behalf of my team here in Sierra Leone, I want to say thank you very much.
Thank you, FSL.